What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 47 on my Queen's Park Rangers career mode. And in this episode here, we're kicking things off with a game against Aston Villa, with our first and only game of this episode due to transfer business. So, before we get into this game, guys, if you could smash that like button. If I get over 10 likes on this video, I will upload again on time tomorrow. But as you can see here, we're going to the game here at Aston Villa, at Villa Park. It's going to be an interesting game here. I think Villa are a really good side, but lately they've been in a slump of form. As you can see there, it is first versus bottom. 11 points to our 46 is definitely a massive difference in masterclass at the moment. So we're going to see how Aston Villa step up here. You know, I'm not expecting the easiest of games, but I'm still expecting a win. Let's be honest here. And let's say I did go into this game feeling a little bit too confident, I'd have to say, but it would be us to get the first attack of the game here. Nasir Chadli gets played in down the left hand side here. The Belgian man cuts inside, cuts back outside and plays it back into Eric Durm. Durm puts the first time ball in looking for Salah, and his header just goes wide of the post there, and it's a missed opportunity. Well, here comes Vargas onto the ball here. He plays in Emre Can. Can onto the ball now, looks to make something happen. The German man cuts back inside and plays it into Leroy Fer, gets ahead of his man there, gets really lucky, but he slides the ball under the goalkeeper to put us 1-0 up just 27 minutes into the game, and we've broken the deadlock. Now, it's a very slow-paced game at this point, I'm not going to lie. The teams really weren't battling it out, no, up and down the pitch. It was basically a team where we was fighting for possession in midfield, and you know, we got the ball on the edge of the box, but nothing really happened in that game. So, you know, it was really frustrating, and you know, it would take us until nearly enough the end of the first half here for another attack. As Mo Salah gets onto the ball, makes his way down that right hand side, and tries to play the first time ball into Vargas. He finds him, and his shot nearly finds his way into the back of the net, not for Chris or Westwood clearing that away, or Chris Heard, I can't remember who it was, but check that out for a slide change in the 62nd minute by Westwood on Emre Can. It was definitely a dangerous one, and the referee is going to make his decision any minute now, and of course he's going to show the red card. Villa down to 10 men, 1-0 down here, and that's definitely a lot of pressure on them. You know, the game was going to be hard enough coming against the champions, but now you're going to have to come and try and get a result against us. I don't think you're going to do that losing someone like Ashley Westwood too, who's a fantastic central defensive midfielder. But he made the decision. You know, it was a rush of blood, I'm assuming, to the head, and he made the wrong decision there. Villa down to 10 men, but with just 30 minutes left to go in this game, would be Villa on the attack here. It was Cilia onto the ball now, down at left hand side, plays it back into Scon. Scon finds Ben, who scored against us at Loftus Road last season, but it's a good save there from the keeper. Make a couple of substitutions now to get him onto the pitch, and we're looking to just hold out for this game now, as we get another chance in the last couple of minutes here. It's Durm onto the ball, he plays it back inside to Nasir Chadli, and Nasir Chadli onto the ball unleashes a venomous shot, and check that out for a goal and a half. That is goal of the season. You know, I don't care what goals we scored already. That is the goal of the season. Nasir Chadli, take your hat off, son. I take my hat off to you. You take a bow, because that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. You don't get no better than that. That is a masterclass of a goal. Look at that. You just don't get no better than that. Nasir Chadli celebrating a wonderful goal, to say the least. Look at that. No chance with the goalkeeper, and Nasir Chadli. You know, we don't mind looking at this 3 times, do we? Because that is just fantastic. You don't get no better. Honestly, that is one of the best goals I have seen in a good while. Nasir Chadli dumps Aston Villa, and they're going to remain bottom of the league table, at least for today anyway. 10 men is a miserable end to the game for them. They played quite well throughout the whole game, and they're going to have a chance to get a consolation goal here, but can we keep the clean sheet now? Carlos Sanchez finds Hernandez. Cilia onto the ball. Cilia, what's he going to do here? He cuts back inside, plays it into Delph, who we looked to get, obviously, last season. And Carlos Sanchez's shot is way past the post there. The game would finish, and we would get the 3 points. And Nasir Chadli steals their headlines yet again. What plays there from Nasir Chadli, and it was a good team performance from QBR. Villa gave us a really good game. It did not even look like a team that deserved to be bottom of the table here. As you can see, it was a really well contested game. 4 shots to our 6, and it was basically 50-50 possession. You know, Villa had a little bit more of the ball, and it was definitely a really good game. Durm picks up the man of the match award with an 8.3 rating. I'm really impressed with Eric Durm. Even though it looks like Ricardo Rodriguez is coming to the club, Eric Durm has been a rock at left back. He's been incredible. And yeah, we do get a deal coming from FC Bayern for Nasir Chadli. We decided to reject that deal. I don't think he's worth 12 million. I think he's worth a little bit more than that, especially after the display he showed that last game. Jordan Much, even though it looks like he could be on his way to Manchester City, wants to discuss wages. I'm going to let that drag on for a little bit just in case the deal doesn't happen, but I'm not going to do contract negotiations yet. We get Can Ayhan into the club, which is really good to see, and we see that Real Madrid accept an offer of 35 million for Eduardo Vargas. Vargas could be on his way out, our best player out for 35 million. What are your thoughts on that one, guys? Is Eduardo Vargas worth the 35 million, and was it a good deal to get rid of him? Because who are we going to get in his place? But Ayhan here, we compare him to Steven Corker. Now, they look like really good players, both of them, but I think Ayhan could be in the first team by next season. Steven Corker's definitely got to hold on to his place in the squad. You know, Ayhan has got 3 years on Steven Corker. You know, he's younger than him, and it could be interesting to see here. But we do get Chuba Akpom into the club also, the 62 rated striker that costs £0, which is an absolute bargain for this kind of for that kind of striker. You know, he can come in and he can get goals, so he's definitely worth more than £0. Jung Suk Young says he wants to play in the next game, which I've got no problem doing. Braga coming for a deal for Simone Scuffet, and he's completely off the limits now. I want Scuffet to be moulded into a hero here at Queen's Park Rangers. I want him to be here till the end of until I finish. Marcos Lopez, we get him into the club. Jordan Much, thank you for the memories, mate. You're gone, and Lopez is in. But can he make the same impact as Jordan Much was making off the bench? We're not too sure yet. Lopez has got definitely more potential than Jordan Much, but we're going to have to wait and see if he's even a good enough player to even replace him. He looks like a good player on paper, but we have to see how he plays in game. But anyway, guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode. If you did enjoy this one, make sure you hit that like button. And if I get over 10 likes, like I said, I will upload again tomorrow. 10 points clear, or 9 points clear at the top of the Barclays Premier League table, and life is looking good. Spurs still in that relegation battle there, but they're pulling away from it, which is good for Spurs fans to see. As always, if you're new around here, guys, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and you'll never miss a career mode episode ever again. And as always, have a really nice day, and thanks for watching. Peace.